Welcome to Pinkbike Academy Season 2, presented by Monster Hydro. We're back at Big White Bike Park, where 5 female and 5 male aspiring professional mountain bikers from all over the world will compete for a career-changing pro contract with Orbea Bikes and $30,000 cash. This season, it's all about racing. Men will compete against men and women against women. It's not going to be enough just to be faster than their competitors. They also have to face off against our secret pros, 2 top-level riders who race professionally. We will be benchmarking our contestants against our secret pros through 10 weeks of skills, fitness, and racing challenges designed to see who will rise to the top and become the winner of Pinkbike Academy Season 2. Let's go racing.
Oh my God! I've got this.
Hi, buenos días.
Welcome to Pinkbike Academy. We're looking for the next big thing in mountain biking. Impress us here and it will launch your career. You've all been selected from thousands of applicants from around the world because we believe you could have what it takes.
It's a lot of people that go for this kind of thing. It's kind of a big deal.
Everybody they're really good riders, so it could be anybody's game.
We are looking for someone who's willing to put in the work, push yourself beyond your limits, and fight for this life-changing opportunity.
It's my biggest dream, better than winning the lottery, better than whatever I could imagine.
It's everything I've ever worked towards, everything I've ever wanted.
It would completely change my life and open up so much opportunity.
Joining me this season is Christina Schepetta, alongside professional freerider and Orbea athlete Jeff Gulevich. You may know him as Gully. Together, they are going to be deciding who takes home the grand prize. Christina, what are you looking for this season?
I want to see the contestants go out there, give it their all, treat this as if it's an enduro race week. And as we said, we're going on race results this year, so we want to see some speed.
I'm excited because I've heard that there's going to be more racing this year.
So we're not here to mess around, we're here to race.
Gully, same question. What are you looking for out there?
We're looking for a rider that is the entire package. Be personable and have that work ethic. Give it everything you got, and good luck.
I'm definitely going to give it my best shot to win the Pinkbike Academy. Whether I can do that or not, we'll soon see.
I'm willing to put in the effort, willing to put in the work, willing to try hard and just see where it takes me.
We're stepping it up this year. You will all be competing for a pro contract with Orbea Bikes along with $30,000 cash. Additionally, our runner-up will become a global brand ambassador for Shimano, who'll be able to create content alongside Gully here. But make no mistake, it is not going to be easy. This year, you'll have to face our secret pros, 2 top-level riders who both race professionally. You look like a threat. Your race times will be compared against our pros to help us decide who deserves to be Pinkbike Academy champion.
We are going to be racing against one pro racer. That only helps me because I don't even think that the pro racer have what I have.
I feel pretty excited to be competing against professional riders. I think it's going to be like a bit of a wake-up call. If you can't keep up and you can't make those times, then you got to get faster.
All right, that was a ton of info right away. Does anyone have any questions?
Do we get to meet the pros?
Absolutely not. This season, we've partnered with Monster Hydro to keep you all on your A game and firing for every race. You'll each be riding Orbea Rayon enduro bikes, custom painted with their Mayo program. Your bikes are all equipped with Shimano pedals, drivetrains, and brakes with 203mm Icetech rotors, Fox factory suspension and dropper posts, Maxxis tires, Garmin head units featuring Trailforks mapping along with Garmin heart rate monitors and watches. Fun is supplying you with wheels, bars, stems, and saddles. You'll also get ODI grips and custom number boards, alongside Granite Stash tool systems. And your bikes will all be running smoothly thanks to Whistler Performance lubricants, bio-based lubes, bike wash, and tire sealant. But that's not all. You'll have access to a full range of Fox Racing helmets, protection, riding gear, and casual wear, along with Ride Concepts footwear and fun goggles. Hyperice will be taking care of recovery this year, and you'll have access to their full range of products to make sure you're race ready all the time. Speaking of racing, let's get to our first challenge. Why don't you all kit up and meet me outside the academy? Go!
Good luck.
All right, morning of the first challenge. How is everyone feeling? Yes, that's what we want to hear. Before we get started, you may notice I'm standing next to a very special guest. We've brought back season 1 fan favorite, Addison Zawada. Can we give this guy a round of applause?
Fan favorite of season 1, that's a lot to live up to. What am I doing back? I am here to offer a number of things with athletes, actually. I've got a broad array of mechanical skills, being in the bike industry for approximately 15 years, as well as being a contestant last year. I think I bring a good abundance of knowledge in both mechanical skills, but also what it's like to be talking to y'all.
He'll be here as your full-time mechanic, working on your bikes, making sure they run smoothly and they're race ready. Now, as one of our fittest competitors from season 1, do you have any advice?
So today is probably going to be your introduction to what Big White really is.
The Big White bike park is really dusty, fast, and gnarly. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, I think. Yeah, you can't make a mistake.
The trails are challenging and demanding. You have to be focused because the second you get your mind out of the trail, you can hit the ground really hard.
This gravel road you're about to climb is extremely steep. It's very chunky. Take it easy on the way up. We're not timing the start. It's very enduro style. Be strategic, be smart. Know that it is a marathon these coming weeks.
Awesome, thank you so much. Let's get to the first challenge. What better way to start things off than a race from the top of Big White all the way to the bottom on a mix of blue and black technical trails. Today you're going to start off on Rockhammer, which is a black technical trail that drops in right off the chairlift and is full of line choice, big features, and traverses where keeping speed will be key. From there you'll go into a Big White classic, Hubba Bubba. More rocks, more speed, more opportunity to throw it all away. And finally, you'll drop into Squirts, which is a blue technical trail, but don't let that rating fool you. There's a ton of loose, dusty corners, hidden rocks, and it has claimed a number of riders and bikes. Today's challenge is the first part of a 2-part challenge. There won't be any elimination today, but keep in mind, your results will carry forward into next week's challenge. Believe it or not, these are not the secret pros. They're actually just cardboard cutouts. The real secret pros are up on the hill right now, setting a time for you all to beat. With that all said, let's get on to the first race. You guys have a long pedal up ahead of you. We have a long chairlift ride up ahead of us. We'll see you up there. Go! Oh my God, so close.
Climb up the hill was pretty cruisy. It was pretty hot out there, so a lot of sweating going on.
Woo! A couple of times, I just got off and pushed a bit when it was super steep because it's super, super loose.
Crap. This hill's f***ing miserably steep. I should have gone a chainring down, like 3 chainring sizes down. That's what I get for trying to be a cocky asshole. My name's Cody Johnson. I'm 29 years old, from San Diego, California.
I just love bikes, like that's just it. I ran track, I played soccer, I played basketball, but you know, the hardest thing was giving up the ball and trusting someone else when the game was on the line. So, you know, it was either me or nobody. I started racing mountain bikes in high school and kind of never looked back. It's kind of surprising, you know, to get a call from Pinkbike. It doesn't feel real, this doesn't feel real. I mean, it feels like a dream, bro. This is the most amount of stuff and support I've gotten without paying for it, you know, and I've gone from working, you know, 3 or 4 jobs, you know, 60 hours a week just to get to the races, and to sit here and have someone ask you what you need is it's a pretty surreal feeling for sure. Put a lot of pressure on myself. I have a lot of expectations for myself, and sometimes that hurts me more than it helps me. So my goal of the Academy is to, for sure, just to enjoy it.
Do you think you can win?
Of course I think I can win.
You know, I can't climb. You know this player. Where's Emmett?
Woo! Made it to the top.
Hey, my name is Emmett Hancock. I'm 19 years old from Kelowna, British Columbia, and I'm the youngest contestant at the Pinkbike Academy. I started riding pretty much because of my dad. He got me into the sport, and it's probably like 12 or 13 when I started dropping my dad on the climbs and the descents. He was not too happy about it, but yeah, he's been chasing me ever since. I applied for the Pinkbike Academy because this definitely offered a format to where it favored consistency and it favored a lot of other elements that I think I'm definitely like well-rounded enough. I've only been doing this for 3 or 4 years, kind of pursuing racing, and throughout that I've sort of realized like everything that it's gonna take to be one of the best. It's not just gonna take a race or two. It's gonna take years of hard work, years of racing, experience, and just determination to get to where I wanna be.
Have a good one, guys and girls.
Keen to know like where I lie with the rest of the contestants as far as fitness goes. I'll go 100% just to see where I lie there. I think it'd be like top 3.
4, 3, 2, 1, drop it.
My name is Cameron Ross. I'm 28 years old and I'm from the Isle of Skye in Scotland. So I started mountain biking, I could say around like 12 years old, riding just any bike I could get my hands on really. My biggest strength is definitely riding technical trails, especially in the wet. So here's hoping it rains. I think I definitely thrive in wet weather conditions being from the Isle of Skye. I'm definitely gonna give it my best shot to win the Pinkbike Academy. Whether I can do that or not, we'll soon see. There's a lot of tough competition, definitely, but I think just being here is winning in itself. I'm able to ride, so that's keeping me happy.
Should be any minute. Here it comes. Hard finish.
That's the finish, right?
Good. That was definitely tough. Trying to hold on, going full gas. Everyone's gonna find that hard.
Flo as well, like she is already raced as a privateer. She's got a massive respect for her. She's just kind of doing her own thing.
My name is Florencia Espiñeira, or you can call me Flo. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Chile, and I have been riding bikes mostly all of my life.
Everywhere I go, the people really want to know who I is and who I be. They stop and stare when they see me. If I said it once, no need to repeat. Run up on me, watch you fall to your knees. Tip my hat when it's time for the kill. Ain't no beast when you're really real. I am the boss, I am the dawn. I am the one they call Lucky Charm.
So I started racing cross country when I was 11. In 2015, I changed to enduro racing. Pretty soon, I fell in love with this discipline. I forgot about cross country. Being a South America, trying to do it in a world-class event, it's pretty tough. Most of the money I get to do that was from my work and sometimes crowdfunding and more work, you know. So I gave up racing last year after a lot of things happening, COVID, personal decisions. So I decided to move abroad here in Canada. I feel this is my second chance, and that's all. I'm gonna give it all.
Hurry up quick, and Hef is coming soon. Sit up straight when she enters the room. Be enthused, but don't look too amused. This is a queendom.
It's my biggest dream, just all in this opportunity, and it's there, and I can take it. This is not even started, you know? I gotta be 100% in, 100% focused.
Whoa!
Happy to be racing, yeah, of course. That's why I smiled. It's something I love doing, so why don't enjoy it?
It's so easy to drop the ball because you have to be perfect during that time. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a good day, bad day, raining, whatever. Like, you have to be perfect, you have to be present, you have to be there. And I wasn't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Even off the gate, like, I got lost, you know? Like, the first 2 pedal strokes, I almost rode off trail. And then even then, like another minute in, I almost rode off trail again. And again, I just kept mixing up the trails and I was getting mad and I kept pushing and it's like quicksand, bro. Like the harder you fight, the worse it gets. It just kept getting worse and worse and I was getting madder and madder. Yeah, I guess I settled down. I got a little less mad and was like, yo, just like make the best of it, but you know, it's already gone. Yeah, it's hard to stay focused when you're frustrated. So yeah, it was pretty upsetting, you know, just to feel like you dropped the ball so bad.
Got Cody coming in. Pedal, pedal, pedal! Cody looks like he's hurting. Looks like a lot of either mistakes or maybe lack of race prep. Who knows? We'll have to dig deeper there.
I will be very shocked if I don't get eliminated. Very shocked.
You know, this is your heart and soul. You know, this is my life. This is all I want to do. And so if you're not putting your heart and soul into this, then what are you doing?
Cody for sure didn't react too well, and he puts a lot of pressure on himself as well. He's got some good results from the past, and I think he expects those every race, but that isn't the reality. I mean,
all the time someone is watching you, and you cannot be like getting mad about a result. You want to show that you can overcome the adversities.
Every day is a new day, you know, and you need to learn from the last day.
When I'm under pressure, I always take 5 or 10 seconds to structure myself.
5, 4, 3,
and then get stuff done.
1.
Hi, my name is Laura. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Germany. I am working as an officer in the German army. So I'm a really competitive person because I played soccer my whole life and I always wanted to win. And 1 year after I got a bike, I started racing. I really liked it because you can compete yourself. Winning the Pinkbike Academy would be a really huge chance for me to get my riding skills on a professional level. And yeah, I think it would change my life. So my strength is that I think I'm a very consistent person and I'm really good at the technical stuff. I just can't turn my head off and go. To me, it was so incredible to know that I'm going to be on Pinkbike Academy. As soon as I knew, I just started thanking God because it will be a life-changing opportunity. It means everything to me. It means that every piece of work, every single moment of training, it means that a dream can be true. ¿Les gusta cuando ya está grabando y la persona ya sabe que está grabando y pregunta, ¿ya está grabando? Hello, my name is Israel Carrillo from Mexico. I have 27 years old and it's an honor to me to be here on Pinkbike Academy. I applied for Pinkbike Academy because I see this as the biggest opportunity to see what Latin America has to offer into the biking world. Pinkbike Academy, it's going to be all about first experience. First time in Canada, first time on Big White, of course. First time on a chairlift assisted bike park. We have some of the most beautiful landscapes and mountains on Mexico. But at the same time, we don't have any kind of chairlifts. So if you wanna go down the hill, you better push that bike. I think that I bring with me a lot of dreams, hopes, but at the same time, when I'm going to be dropping onto the challenge, for sure that you are going to see me, you are going to see my family, you are going to be feeling Latino America racing. I'm so happy to be here.
A vivir el sueño, perro.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Y fuérzala.
I get here on Pinkbike with one thing in my mind, that it's going to push me through all this process. Sun Tzu once says, the supreme art of war is to beat your enemy without racing. Yeah, I have a strategy. If those guys have biggest abilities than me on riding bikes, well, I'm not going to be fighting against that. I'm going to look for the points where I can be one step ahead of, and I'm pretty sure that I'm the one that's going to inspire the most of people to get out and ride his bikes. I'm the guy that is here to tell you that go out and train, go out and push hard, go out and try it again and try it again and try it again.
Yeah, coming in, pedal, pedal.
Yeah, it's real.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Need some air?
No, feeling blessed. Just feeling blessed. I was crying before drop in.
No, chingamos, too emotional, fool. You leave it all out there?
Yeah, I leave a part of me there.
1 minute to Elena.
Hey guys, my name's Elena Henderson. I'm from San Diego. I'm 28 years old and I love mountain biking. I started racing BMX when I was 4. All my siblings raced and I honestly don't even remember the story. I just was raised at the BMX track pretty much. Coming from a BMX background, I feel like just riding more like flowy jump stuff comes more easier to me.
I just let them pick out the lines, listen to them,
Maybe not get the 100%.
and then go.
Maybe you're good. I just want to focus and become a better rider all around.
3, 2, 1.
God. Oh my God.
Kind of started bad. I decided to go the easier way around the top rock roll because I wanted to play it safe and kind of like got off course. So it started bad and then just like felt a little bit out of control the whole way down, really. Honestly, I didn't really feel that confident out there at all. Was just a little lost and didn't know where I was going. Definitely did not feel good, so I'm not stoked with the race run.
God.
Compared to the other women today, I honestly wouldn't be shocked if I got last just because, like I said, I didn't feel good at all out there.
It's pretty slow.
Yeah.
But it crashed, so it's like a bit lost.
Like I could
so
actually pedal.
to go down the wrong trail.
The young guns, Emmett and Brad, they're pretty bloody quick on the bikes.
What do you do?
I'm an apprentice builder.
Do you like it?
Oh, I'd rather ride my bike for a living, eh?
I come from the background of BMX racing, which is pretty good for the skills. I think that transferred directly to the mountain bike. I started mountain biking 7 years ago with an after-school group in high school, and then I decided to put BMX aside because I just enjoyed the mountain bike a lot more. This year is my first year travelling internationally to race my bike. It's a pretty big step up. I've been working towards this for 3 years now, and I pretty much put it all on the line. My life savings. If I run out of money now, I'm starting from scratch again. A wee bit stressful, but hope it all works out. The biggest shock for me racing internationally was the pace, really. You can't afford to make mistakes. It's all or nothing. You gotta be switched on, you gotta know where you're going. Winning the Pink Bike Academy would be pretty life-changing. It would mean I could train full-time, chase my goals. Racing bikes professionally is what I want to do with my life. It's the road I want to go down.
And I think because they're kind of younger than the rest of us, they maybe aren't so concerned about making it to work the next day.
Pretty nervous though. Struggled for breakfast. I think I had quarter of a piece of toast.
Bradley, he's ripping his bike, so I think he has a lot of potential.
I think Emmett's biggest competition at this stage.
I guess knowing that there wouldn't be an elimination maybe made me feel a little better, but I don't know. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just focused on the challenge to come.
1!
Emmett seems to know his way around Big White pretty well, which is always an advantage, really. You can push a wee bit harder.
To people that say I have a hometown advantage, I'd agree with that statement, but I lived in Squamish for the last year and definitely still took those 2 practice days to kind of figure out the tracks again.
Okay, we should have BC boy Emmett coming through any minute now. Pedal, pedal, pedal! You're done, you're done. Come back up. Emmett, I know you're trying to get your breath. How are you feeling?
Good. It was pretty good.
What's pretty good mean?
Few mistakes, few slide outs, but tried to keep it consistent the whole way down.
Was that 100? Was that 80, 90?
Yeah, probably 80, 85.
How do you feel about your time? You think it's the top time?
It'll be up there, I think.
Yeah?
I hope.
Okay, we got our next rider, Bradley, coming through hard. Yes. You're good, you're good. How was that?
Smooth.
How'd your run go? Start.
Yeah.
Just I don't know, it just didn't go all out.
Yeah.
If you go all out, you just blow off turns and stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Kira Wilson. I'm from Nanaimo, BC. I'm 25 years old, and there's nothing I'd rather be doing than biking. I've been riding for 2 years and a bit. Because of the pandemic, there was no races going on, no opportunity for me to kind of see where I'm at. I worked very hard to get here and feel super lucky to have this opportunity and just so stoked to ride my bike and be surrounded by such like-minded individuals. Every time I get on my bike, I'm pushing myself. I always want to continue to improve. I just love that feeling of looking at a feature and saying, okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I do it. I find it really difficult to go out on a ride and just chill and not really push, so I think that works to my advantage most of the time. Sometimes I kind of need to take it easy and rest a little bit.
Rider down.
Yesterday during training, had a pretty heavy hit. Probably one of the hardest crashes actually that I've had mountain biking. It was really painful, but it's not really time for a pity party.
You good though?
Yeah, just gotta get back on, try again. It happens. Not going to lie, my body is definitely a bit sore.
I use nail clippers.
It's not comfortable. Definitely not comfortable. I'm here to compete, so just gotta shake it off and keep going.
3, 2, 1.
I made a mistake. I just didn't quite see the tape, so I kind of got off track. Right after that, I just kind of washed out slightly and just put my knee down. Like, I didn't hurt myself at all. It wasn't like anything. It just was a mistake. It's kind of a bummer, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, live and learn. So only go up from here.
Should see Kira down here in a couple of minutes. See how she's doing after the tumbles yesterday.
Give her the gas. Go, go, go!
So nice. Oh, I'm just trying really hard.
That's so good.
We got these Garmin watches, and they're able to track how you're doing. It also tracks your sleep. Not actually sure how it all works, but it does. Yeah, the body score is pretty much as low as it can possibly go. I think it stops at 5, so it's not really 0, or else I'm dead. The sleep score was really low. I didn't get a great sleep, but you know, it is what it is. I can't change what happened. I just want to put my best foot forward and keep going.
If someone had told me 4 years ago that I'd be here in this competition fighting to become a pro mountain biker, I would have laughed in their face, but here I am. My name's Tori Wood. I'm 29 years old and I'm from Squamish, BC. I'm in a pretty interesting position. Both Kira and I have never raced before, so I think I'm fast, but I think that I won't really know until we're put on the clock and yeah, racing against the other competitors. I think that's gonna be the true test. When I first started mountain biking, I was not really in a good place mentally, and I think that it really helped me work on this sort of like perfectionist complex that I have. And I found that the more I did it, the more I realized how much potential not just mountain biking but outdoor sports and kind of like adrenaline-filled sports have to help with people who struggle with mental health issues. Being outside and the dopamine, but it's also really cool what you can learn about yourself, because I remember when I first started riding, looking at trails and looking at features and thinking to myself, I'll never be able to ride those, like there's no way. And then barely like even half a year later, you're shredding those trails and riding those features without even thinking twice about them. And I think it's really cool the way that you can sort of prove to yourself what you're capable of. So right now I'm doing my master's in counseling psychology. Ultimately, I just want to help others because I know how it feels to be really, really down, and to help other people that struggle with similar issues and just mental health issues in general is something that brings me a lot of fulfillment.
Time of your life! Phew!
You're capable of so much more than you know, and if you can apply that kind of mentality to all aspects of your life, then I think that can really help.
Guys, we got 1 more minute for Tori.
Last one, let's bring this one to a 10.
Yeah, exactly. Life can be really good, and I think if I can help even just one person realize that and kind of help improve the quality of their life, then that would make me happy.
How you doing?
So good. Oh, that was so fun. If you put your mind to something, you can, the sky's the limit, you can achieve anything.
It's not just about you. As much as we want to be competitors and be individuals, you know, we're all scared together. And so it's like, as frustrated as I am, you know, I need to take it in stride and just look forward.
All right, everyone, first race done and dusted. Good job.
Good job.
Good racing.
That was rad to watch. So good.
All right, first challenge done and dusted. I want to take it all the way back to this morning, though, because I think it's safe to say the caliber of riding this year is high, which means the pressure that these riders put on themselves is even higher. Gully, what did you see out there?
We just saw a lot of different personalities come out to show. A lot of pressure, like you said, and we'll have to see if that's the routine for these guys or that the nerves got the best of them over today.
Christina, similar question. We had some crashes in the last couple days during practice. Particularly Kira and Laura took some spills. Do you think that was on their minds this morning?
I definitely do. And a cool thing this year is we're using the Garmin data to just go deeper on the contestants. Kira's body battery this morning was at 5 out of 100. Her stress score this morning as well was 98 out of 100. She was visually shook up. Bringing it over to Laura, you know, she got a crash yesterday in practice. She split her elbow open. She ended up going down to get stitches in her elbow. When she came back last night, she was all smiles and ready to race today. So I was like, that's pretty darn impressive.
Gully, you were at the start gate. You actually climbed up with the contestants and then were at the start gate. What was the vibe like up there?
Everybody was looking great. They were charging right out of the gate. It's an extremely tough track, so you can definitely tell that people are getting battered and bruised on the way down.
The top men and the top women from the racing today, they had a good 20-second gap until the next competitor. But from there, the riders 2, 3, 4, and 5, the times got a lot tighter.
Well, I was down at the bottom. A lot of drama. There were tears. There was vomit. Quite a bit of vomit, actually, more than I've seen in a long time. I'm sorry, someone's vomiting in the background. Which shows that our riders are giving it their all, which is awesome. That's obviously what we want to see.
That's the finish, right?
The contestants all know, we all know, that no one's getting eliminated today. But we're gonna use these results moving forward to next week's challenge. Give me 2 riders who need to really prove themselves next week to avoid elimination.
Personally, I would say Elena and Israel really need to step it up if they want to hang around.
Christina, same question.
I'm gonna say the same 2 people because Israel, I mean, he was a little bit off the back. Some of the women had faster times than him today. So as far as fitness goes, he's gonna really have to show it. And Elena as well, and I say that because I was really impressed by Kira's ability to smash that split time that we had. I mean, she and Elena were so close, but having that really good split time for the uphill section for Kira is kind of what puts her maybe a little bit ahead of the competition for me.
So to summarize, Israel, Elena, we better see some fitness.
I think so. Definitely gonna need to step it up a little bit.
Well, this has been awesome to break everything down. I'm gonna go have a chat with our contestants, reveal some results, and kind of give them a taste of what's coming, but not too much. Thank you guys so much. All right, first race in the bag. How is everyone feeling?
Stoked.
Good. Yeah.
Stoked?
You're right.
Yeah.
Frothy.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm here to talk results. I want to start off by saying no one today beat our secret pros. So let's dive into results here. I'm going to start off with the men's. Because this is a 2-part challenge, I'm not going to tell you your times. I'm just going to tell you how you ranked from slowest to fastest. In 5th place for the men's, Israel. 4th, Cody. 3rd place, Bradley. 2nd place, Cam, which means top spot, Emmett.
Thank you.
Emmett, top spot. How you feel?
Good. I felt like I put down a consistent run, but happy to know that I have some more to give in the next races to come, so focused on putting down a clean run and trying to beat that secret pro.
Bradley, people have been saying you are the man to watch. Are you surprised by a 3rd place?
Definitely got more to give, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the next challenge. See what's more to come.
On to the women's results. In 5th place, Kira. 4th, Elena. 3rd place goes to Tori. 2nd place, Laura. And 1st place, Flo.
Latinoamérica, ¿verdad?
Good job. Flo, you stoked with that?
Of course. First challenge, winning it, super good for me, so yeah.
Now that you know your results, I'm sure it's clear to some of you that you'll need to step it up next week's challenge. So rest up, recover, because the next challenge is going to push you to your limits, I promise, and someone will be going home. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
See you later.
Thanks. Coming second, yeah, pretty stoked, but it is a marathon. Like these few weeks are going to be intense, so it's all about just kind of maintaining a level of fitness and not burning out too fast.
Challenge number 1 is in the books, and there was no shortage of race day drama and action. Next time on Pink Bike Academy, our contestants face one of the most physically demanding challenges of the season. I hope they brought their puke buckets. It all happens next time on the Pink Bike Academy, presented by Monster Hydro.
Welcome everybody to Pro Tips with Addison Zawada at the Pink Bike Academy. During enduro racing, there's a good chance you may hit the deck, so you don't want to get your brake levers too tight, just in case you stick it into the dirt. Don't want to break that lever off. I like to put them at just about 2 Newton meters. There we go. So that way, if you do hit the deck, your brake lever will move, and then you can just move it back. Thanks for joining. We'll be back next week with Pro Tip number 2.